I love working with clay. This is a portrait I did of my brother Charlie. I'm very close to him. He's like an anchor to me, always happy to see me, no hidden agendas. I love being with him. I like his innocence. Last year, just after his 63rd birthday, Charlie was found in the corridor outside his flat, covered in blood. In hospital, he received 2 skin graft operations to help heal his wounds, and he contracted pneumonia. After that, days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months, and his hospital bed became his home. The support living accommodation was taken away from him, and social services, the SS as I used to call them, got involved. They had all the power to make or break Charlie's life. Everything became so complex for me to deal with that I started to keep a diary to keep track of what was being said and by whom. I felt I did not know how long this was going to go on. So when I started to keep the diary, I realised that by recording what was being said each time, I felt I could get some power back and gain more clarity. It was clear to me that they had their own agenda. Budget cuts should never undermine the preciousness of people's lives, no matter what. This realisation caused a shift in me and put everything into perspective. Somehow, quite naturally, I started to realise that I had control over my emotions and could see that my response was important in achieving the right outcome. I was fighting to achieve justice, and my anger became the fuel to transform my helplessness into courage. Now I had the purpose to challenge some of my biggest fears, which to others may seem silly. For example, every time the phone rang, I had to build myself up in order to find the courage to answer. By the end of this ordeal, I took control of many of my phobias, had to learn to stand up for myself and demand for action to be taken. I learned how to be clear about what I wanted for Charlie and hold them accountable of the decisions they made. I felt like I was learning to play chess, and as my confidence grew, the SS started to listen. Suddenly I realised I was not alone. People around me were supportive and encouraging. Someone would tell me to keep going. Others suggested to contact my MP, which I did. They say that a problem shared is a problem halved, and it was true for me, because the moment I shared my worries, everything started to flow. My fears melted into trust and my prayers were answered. Not only justice was done and Charlie found his true home, but I found my true faith. Since my change of heart, everything in my life is beginning to blossom. Now I'm looking forward to realising my dream of going on the Orient Express, because Charlie's new support workers have organised a day trip on it for us. How amazing is that?